Amazing people. Welcome to the first vlog. So there's a couple of things that I want to go over before this starts. First, this diet is for me. I'm preparing for a bodybuilding show. As you can see right over here, we have it on the wall, that way we don't forget. And it works for me, it may not work for everybody, but I do go over a couple of things that may be useful for everyday type of people. And if you just have a goal to get in shape, I go over a couple foods that I personally really enjoy. That being said, I also do a couple of rants. I do put I'm putting on the description below where you can skip them and where those parts are. And as soon as I start ranting, if it's way too long, then I put long rant. If you want, you can go ahead and skip it. That's up to you if you want to listen to me, my journey so far or whatnot, or if you just want to go straight to the meal, straight to the good stuff as well. That is up to you. That being said, thank you for clicking the video. Thank you for watching it. Hope you enjoy. So first thing I have is an apple and a water, and I gotta get some egg whites because I ran out. Now, second thing I'm gonna have is some chicken breast. I usually have 2, which is around 14 to 16 ounces. You will also not hear me talk in the next clips. I'm gonna do a voiceover. The reason why is because my family's still sleeping. Believe it or not, it's kind of hard to wake up at 3 a.m. when you don't have to. Yeah, it sucks. Like, Monday sucks, that's for sure. But once I get used to it, it's good. Saturdays and Sundays are the days where I'm like, yes, it's awesome, because I wake up at not any time, but it doesn't have to be early. So those are the days where I kind of have fun with my sleep. Monday to Friday, I know that it's crunch time, and I have to make the most of everything. So right now we're at Walmart, and the reason why is I don't like to go to Walmart at night. 9, 10, 11, even 12, Walmart's packed with people. It's fucking ridiculous because it looks like a zoo. Anyways, I like to go in the morning when there was nobody. So right now I gotta get some egg whites. And there's a crazy thing going on in Walmart. I'm gonna let you guys. So I'm gonna get some egg whites and also some fruits. I like to mix a lot of fruits in my diet. As you see, my first meal, has been an apple. To get some fiber in there. So let's go ahead and try to find some frozen fruits. I had to stop recording because there was a crazy thing going on at Walmart. Don't wake up. Nothing ever happens earlier. No, nothing ever good. Never mind, it's too early. Fuck it. Now that I am done buying the eggs at Walmart, I want to talk to you guys real quick about prep. So right now I'm currently, once this video is uploaded, I'm going to be like 8 weeks out. So I'm just going to call this 8 weeks out. And it's kind of crunch time. When you're this close to prep, it's kind of, look, it's the only sport that I know that it gets harder as you get closer. All the other sports, you're supposed to take it easier. You're supposed to slow down, that way your body can recuperate. Here you don't give a single fuck. You just go 100% out. Obviously you're being careful, you take care of your body, but at the same time you have to understand, no fucking around. That weight needs to come off. You need to get that body fat low. And sacrifice is the name of the game at this point. So I'm there. I'm in that stage right now. So I'm having like really low energy. However, in the morning, I have probably the best energy out of the entire day, considering the fact that I eat all my carbs like right in the morning, which is great. It gets me going, and I have great workouts because I work out in the morning, so it makes sense. But in the afternoon, I start lagging. That's why, like, I've been going out with some of my friends on the weekends, and they're like, "Oh no, how come you're tired at 9, 10 p.m.?" I'm like, I have no carbs in me, bro. Like, it's crazy. And they see me eating like chicken and stuff, and like my protein's still pretty high, but just my food intake has decreased drastically. So 3 croissants, just kidding, Put that away. Get the oats out. We are having 70 grams, so that's almost a cup. But now I have decreased that, and now I'm having around 50, and I will have 40 tomorrow. Yay! That was a fake J, just to clarify. Now, this syrup right here is amazing. One of the best things I've had during training camp, and I've discovered, and I will keep using once I am done with bodybuilding. However, now we're getting closer, so that should be done. But yeah, it's amazing. You should try it. So this is the amazing boiled chicken breast. It tastes just like it sounds. I typically like to put certain spices on it. Right now I can go anywhere I want, really. I don't have any restrictions on spices, but later on I will. So. I'm also doing some ground beef as well. I have that right after my workout. I used to have a protein bar, but since we're getting closer, protein bars tend to be a little bit higher on fat and also on carbs. So I just tend to, I have to get rid of these. But I definitely recommend you using some right after. They're a great alternative if you can't have a meal. Sweet potato fries, they're amazing. They're sweet, 90 calories only. That's something I have, if I'm feeling like I have a sweet tooth. Yeah, that's what it's called. And I may have popcorn, but I have one or the other. So for the egg whites, I have about a cup, so 198 grams, and then I have an extra egg just on the side. So as far as the egg whites, I always try to cook them, but if I'm running low on time, this is what happens. I definitely do not recommend this. It just works for me, not for everyone. So. So I do take some vitamins. I do take a multivitamin, fish oil, and then zinc. And then another one sometimes when I'm having a really, really hard time sleeping. Melatonin is a natural, whatever, you know what I mean. It's a natural hormone that gets activated when you need, some sleepy, so you guys know the emoji. Okay, never mind. These shoes are super comfortable, but my friend Julio absolutely hates them. I just really wanted them to show them on camera and just let him know that I'm proud of these shoes. So I did forget one thing, magnesium. I do take that, and then vitamin C. I think that's amazing. And then also, I do take pre-workout. This one's pretty strong, so I try to stay away from it as much as I can. But today I need it, and then I also take a pump product as well. So right now we are on our way to the gym, and it's 5 a.m. I usually get there at 5:30. I wanted to get there a little bit earlier, but things didn't work out. Mondays are the toughest day. I got everything ready, and then right afterwards I go to work. Some of the reasons I like to wake up early and get shit done. One, it's been shown that you get most productivity in the morning, and for me it works the best. I love to get it out of the way. I'm a lazy guy, so that's why I like to wake up early and just get it done with. Number two, there's nobody there. I love people when they're working out. I love to see a packed gym. I hate to not be able to work out myself, and that's why I don't like to go in the afternoons. It's very, very packed. Number three, there's gotta be, it's calm, it's peaceful. Hey, Nino. And that concludes today's shoulder and bicep and a little bit of chest workout. You know what I try to do today specifically is really just work on my weaknesses and just get some really working on broadening. It's too early. I'm making my shoulders bigger and more defined. Getting those my biceps have been so small since the start of training camp. They have improved. As soon as I saw it was a weakness, they have improved. So I'm improving them, but it takes time. And then chest is also a weakness. So I'm working on that as well. And that one has improved a lot better than biceps. So just really tough morning, go at it. I have like no energy. Halfway through my workout, I started, like, my stomach started growling, and I'm like, okay, it's because I'm getting less carbs, and you know, I understand the process of this, so just gotta keep pushing. You know, nothing new. I felt pain before, I felt hunger before, I felt like shit before, and I still showed up, especially in the beginning. So just keep pushing through, and now we're gonna have our carb meal, which I'm excited for because I'm starving. So yeah, I just want to point out how amazing this meal is and how it's literally saving my entire life from dying. It's literally the best meal I've had forever, ever. Guys, I just arrived home. I did a very struggling cardio session. 2 minutes in, I thought I was gonna die. It was tough, but nevertheless, we are here and we're still going. So here are a couple things that I'd like to eat right afterwards. So right afterwards, I'm looking for 4 ounces typically. So anywhere from 20 to 30 grams of protein, sometimes 40 grams of protein, not with 4 ounces, right? But a little bit more sometimes, depending. If I have time, which most of the time I don't, I cook up this beautiful ground beef and I just stir it up and cook it, and it's wonderful. It's great. Now I get the 93% lean, 7% fat at Walmart. If you want, you can get that one, or you can get, I would say stick to definitely nothing less than 80%, and 93% and 7% fat. I mean, that's I think that's the closest thing you can get, besides having the other one, the one that's like all lean, which it's extremely hard to find. And then if I don't have that much time and I can't cook, I like to use tuna. These little tuna packs I bought because there was a hurricane coming apparently, and I bought them, but I've been using them now because they're so easy. Now I don't want to use too many of these because they're really high on sodium and they have mercury. Tuna has mercury, so I don't want to use too much of them. However, if I'm in a hurry and I need to be somewhere, I have these right here. Same thing, sometimes like I'm going out with friends and they're like, Manuel, hurry up. I'm like, yeah, give me a second. I pop one of these bad boys. They taste terrible, but that's the fast option. And then we have some salmon, and I may switch it up with some tilapia as well. Sometimes, if I don't have time to cook, or if I'm not feeling like tuna, I have some Greek plain yogurt, and I have that. I have about literally 1 cup, so 227 grams, and it has 23 grams of protein and 9 grams of sugar. The sugar's a little bit high, but again, if I'm in a hurry and I need to go to sleep, sleep is something that I've been doing a terrible thing with sleep. I'm just like not getting enough of it, so I just right away take out this bad boy and eat it and hope for the best, because this tastes like absolute shit. It tastes terrible. I mean, it's a plain one. You don't have to get a plain one. They have the flavored ones, which are amazing, but they're just a little bit high on sugar. That's why I try to stay away from them. So I have some green beans, or I may have asparagus or spinach or lettuce that I add. I don't really count the calories too much on those, because you can have so much of it and it's always gonna be less than 100 calories most of the time. So I have just a little bit on the side on each of my meals. I try to have them. Corn, love corn. Like, I've become a fan of corn, because there's so little things that are actually sweet now. I have like a banana, but I had to cut that off now. So I'm probably having like half a banana, and I'm also cutting back on the carbs but I'm getting closer to show day. I'm 8 weeks out. I did a posing video on it on my Instagram, but I gotta start posting more now on YouTube, so I'll be doing the next posing video here. As far as supplements, keep it simple: protein, creatine. I don't have BCAAs. I don't feel like I need them, even though I'm sore and I'm messed up. I'm gonna go over what I used to recover as far as recovering, because I do work out 5-6 days a week, and most times it's 6 days a week. And yeah, it's been tough, but the body adapts, and if you put it under pressure, the more pressure you put under it, eventually will adapt. No, that's not the most scientific, way to put it, but if you push yourself, the body will eventually have no other choice besides to adapt to whatever you're pushing. So that will conclude the end of the full day of eating. I forgot popcorn. Alright, so you guys are safe. It's like the trash can's right here, and the popcorn bag just fell down. I have to clean it up now. Phenomenal. But I have this popcorn. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. You know this guy. You've seen him in the commercials. You know who he is. 94% fat-free. Amazing. And it's only 100 calories. One bag of this is like this much, and like 100 calories of rice, it's like this much. So I try to have the popcorn because it's so food dense. It's great. I learned it from this bodybuilder, Greg. Sorry I forgot your name, last name, but yeah, he's amazing. He showed me this, and he's like, get this, it tastes amazing, and it does taste really good. Now, it doesn't have butter, if you add butter and all that stuff, obviously, right? But it's better than fucking this much rice, and it keeps me full. So I have that instead of the sweet potato fries, sometimes. It depends on how I'm feeling, but lately I've been feeling like popcorn, so I've been eating a lot of popcorn. But daily I have like one bag, which is 100 calories, and I think 23 carbs. So that will conclude the full day of eating. I'm going to eat now. I'm very hungry. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, you know it was coming. And that's it. I'm gonna have some more videos coming up. Getting ready for this prep. I wouldn't say I'm feeling great, but I'm almost there. I gotta push through it. And thank you for your support. Hope you learned a thing or two. Like I said, like, subscribe. Okay, I'm done now. I gotta eat. Bye.